Thank you, Joe, and thank you, Nick. That is definitely beyond my stretch of the imagination to do something like that. So that's just a wonderful performance. So we're not doing too bad on time. We're about like 3, 4 minutes behind schedule, but it's okay. It's live TV. It's live Zooming. It's a virtual reality. We're here to have fun, right? But we promise
Yes.
to get everyone to the dumplings from the district kitchen real soon. Hopefully, we'll
How's
be.
that? How's the silent action auction?
Absolutely, indeed, without a doubt. So basically, we should be done by about 8:05, 8:06. Well, that's what we're shooting for. Already, so at this part of the evening, and I was doing some research as to who's on the call, and we have almost 100 people on the call, so that is fabulous. On
96 to be exact.
96,
Yes.
okay, well,
96
close
exact.
enough. We'll
Yes.
round up, right? Thank you, Joe.
Much better than I
Appreciate it.
expect.
But I
But
do
I
want to
expect
acknowledge the
that
fact
people.
that Malden City Councilor at Large, Stephen Winslow, is on
Yes.
the call. So welcome, Councilor at Large, Stephen Winslow. Thank you. So at this point in the evening, very special evening, throughout our history and being involved with many galas, we've had so many wonderful honorees, and it's really great to honor three great individuals and entities this evening. So we're going to start off tonight with the Excellence in Community Services Award. And it's one of our sponsors. It's the Asian Community Development Corporation, ACDC. Now, ACDC works in underserved and immigrant Asian American communities in the greater Boston region to create and preserve affordable, sustainable, and healthy neighborhoods. ACDC achieves their mission by building affordable homes and vibrant spaces, empowering families with asset building tools and strengthening communities through resident and youth leadership. Congratulations, ACDC, and accepting this award, but we're going to hear from her first. We're going to hear from the Executive Director, Ms. Angie Liu. Angie Liu, thank you for being with us tonight. Thank you for your sponsorship, and congratulations on this very special Excellence in Community Services Award. Angie?
Thank you. Good evening. I'm Angie Liu. I am the Executive Director of Asian Community Development Corporation, and I am honored to receive this award on behalf of my organization. For over 30 years, we have dedicated ourselves to building affordable housing, strengthening community, and empowering. Over the years, as Boston's Chinatown became increasingly crowded and expensive, our community spread out to surrounding cities like Malden in search of better housing and opportunities for themselves and their children. In the last few years, we expanded our programs to Malden so that we can serve more Asian Americans. We have a robust youth program that has collaborated with the city on pedestrian safety and open space projects, and we provide homebuyer education with one-on-one financial counseling. The housing pressure that Chinatown faces is spreading to Malden as well. The economic fallout from this pandemic has exacerbated the housing crisis in our region, as millions have lost their jobs and are unable to meet rent. While policymakers are focused on emergency measures now, this doesn't change the fact that our cities need more affordable housing. Malden needs more affordable housing. And we're committed to building more affordable housing because having stable housing really is the foundation for everything else, including health and safety. Over the past several years, we've also worked with local Malden groups to increase civic engagement among Asian Americans. And we have been able to partner with Chinese Culture Connection on these efforts. Together, we hosted candidate forums, conducted voter registrations and voter education, and get out the vote drives. Many in our community are recent immigrants who face language and other barriers, and we know the importance of having our community's voices heard and represented. We will continue to work together and support Chinese Culture Connection's mission to strengthen diverse communities. Thank you again for this award.
Thank you, Angie. And Angie, we have this award for you. I don't know if this will, I'll hold this closer to my chest. We'll see how this goes, but I'll read the award. And excuse me if it's shining and coming through. It's either shining off my head or it's shining off your screen. But anyways, we have this very special plaque, and it reads Excellence in Community Services Award presented to Asian Community Development Corporation for their unflagging commitment to building affordable housing in support of the Asian community in Boston's Chinatown and beyond, presented August 22nd, 2020, by Chinese Culture Connection. So again, congratulations. I don't know if this will fit through the screen.
Congratulations.
How about if we just hold on to it and you could get it at the CC?
You can
There
hide,
we go. There's the
oh, you
presentation.
can hold higher.
Oh, hi. Okay, there we go.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Congratulations, Angie.
Angie, congratulations. And also, Angie, we do have a citation from Mayor Christensen. As I told you, we have the state reps, Ultrino and Donato. Their citations will be forthcoming to the ACDC. But we do have a citation from the mayor. And Mayor Christensen, again, I thank you for the citation. I'm going to read it. And citation: on this day, the City of Malden congratulates Asian Community Development Corporation for receiving the Chinese Culture Connection's Excellence in Community Services Award. ACDC's unfaltering commitment to building affordable housing has made them a true leader in our community. They also work tirelessly advocating for Asian American issues on social, political, and economic justice, both locally and in Boston's Chinatown. Again, we congratulate ACDC on this well-deserved recognition and thank them for their outstanding contributions to our city and beyond. Signed, Gary Christensen, Mayor, Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. So again, thank you, Mayor Christensen, and congratulations, Angie. This is from the City of Malden.
Thank you very much, Mayor. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. And also, if I could please call upon Nam Pham. I believe you have something special from the governor.
Yes, we also have a citation from the governors to ACDC. I would like to say also that when I was the executive director of VIT8, a smaller brothers of ACDC, ACDC has always been the model for us to look up to and ask for help. So with extreme pleasure and gratitude, I'd like to read the citation from our governor. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts to Asian Community Development Corporation. On behalf of the citizens of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I am pleased to confer upon you this governor's citation in recognition of receiving the Community Services Award for your unflagging commitment to building affordable housing in support of the Asian community in Boston, Chinatown, and beyond. This 22nd day of August in the year of 2020. Signed, Charles D. Baker, Governor, Karen E. Polito, Lieutenant Governor. Congratulations, Angie. And I also like to raise a toast to your successes and best of luck.
Thank you, Nam. Thank you. Very much appreciated.
Cheers. Thank you very much, Nam. Thank you. Appreciate that. Again, congratulations. Now, our second award recipient this evening is a fellow Rotarian. I had the pleasure of being sworn into the Malden Rotary Club quite a few years ago on the same day with our next honoree. Her name is Ms. Debbie Amaral, and she is the president and CEO of the Malden YMCA. And Debbie is receiving the Excellence in Diversity and Inclusion Award. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Debbie. While earning her BA at Drew University, Debbie took a part-time position at the Child Care Center of the local YMCA to help pay for college and has never looked back, dedicating nearly all of the past 35 years to the Y. After earning her MBA at Boston University, Debbie worked at the Old Colony Y in Brockton for 5 years and the North Shore YMCA for 11 years, during which she opened 32 after-school programs serving over 1,300 children. In 2011, Debbie was privileged to become the 18th and first woman CEO of the Malden YMCA and has led this organization through both challenges and new opportunities. In her first 3 months, she led the merger between the Independence Route Daycare and the Malden YMCA. In 2018, the Malden YMCA merged with the Medford Boys and Girls Club, now the Medford Youth Center. In 2019, she led the WISE partnership with the Greater Boston Food Bank and Walnut Street Center to open a food pantry in Medford, which since March of 2020 has served over 1 million pounds of food to over 7,000 local households per month. Congratulations on that. That's great. Debbie served on the Salem School Committee from 2012 to 2018 and is currently the chair of the Salem Parks and Recreation Commission. She has been a foster parent to 7 children, including her youngest, who is now 14 and a freshman at Salem High School. It gives me great privilege and pleasure to introduce Ms. Debbie Amaral, the president and CEO of the Malden YMCA. Debbie, congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank May and the Chinese Culture Connection for the honor of receiving the Diversity and Inclusion Award. In a world with so much uncertainty, it's nice to be here tonight, and it's nice to be honored by such a great organization. We live in such a difficult time. People are fighting for equality, while at the same time, we're seeing our neighbors struggle to meet some of their basic needs. While the Malden YMCA has been able to provide our neighbors with over 1 million pounds of food since the start of the pandemic, we have also started our work on ensuring that everyone in our Y embraces not only inclusion, but equity. Inclusion is no longer enough. Equity is what we must achieve. We must achieve a place where the color of your skin, where you were born, who you love, what gender you are, isn't only tolerated, but it's embraced and celebrated. While I accept this award, I do so humbly because I know there's so much more to be done. I want to ensure that the Y you come to visit or the Y that you come to see Chinese Culture Connection in is a Y that you don't only feel like you're equal there, but you are equal. Thank you again for this award and for your support. Have a great night.
Thank you, Debbie. So we have an award for you. Let me read this. Excellence in Diversity and Inclusion Award, presented to Debbie Amaral. Thank you, May. Malden YMCA for her dedication to advocating and promoting a healthy lifestyle in the Malden community and beyond. August 22nd, 2020, from Chinese Culture Connection. We also have something, so here, Debbie, I don't know if this will fit through the screen, but maybe we'll bring this downstairs to you, to your office. For those of you who do not know, the Chinese Culture Connection is located in the Malden YMCA at 99 Dartmouth Street. So I have a citation from Mayor Christensen. And Debbie, I'm going to read this to you. Citation: on this day, the City of Malden congratulates Debbie Amaral for receiving the Chinese Culture Connection's Excellence in Diversity and Inclusion Award. Debbie has long served as the Chief Executive Officer of the Malden YMCA and has worked tirelessly to support and promote a healthy lifestyle for Malden families. She also leads by example in her determined efforts to advocate for social and economic justice. Today, we congratulate Debbie on this well-deserved recognition and thank her for making a difference in our community. Signed, Gary Christensen, Mayor, Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. Congratulations again, Debbie. And we'll leave this for you. And also too, you're welcome, thank you. And also, Nam, do you have something from Governor Baker?
Sure, Debbie, as a proud Calgary members of YMCA, I'm honored also to read a citation from our journal for you. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts to Deputy Admiral, Executive Director of the Modern YMCA. On behalf of the citizens of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I am pleased to confer upon you this Governor citation in recognition of receiving the Diversity and Inclusion Award for your dedication to advocating and promoting a healthy lifestyle in the modern community. This 22nd day of August in the year of 2020, signed Charles D. Baker, Governor, Karen E. Polito, Lieutenant Governor. Thank you and congratulations, Debbie.
Thank you.
Also raise a toast to you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
There we go. Very good. Thank you,
Congratulations.
Nam. Again, thank Governor Baker. Again, congratulations, Debbie, on your award. I'm going to slide down this way because Mei Hung has the third honoree. Mei? All righty.
Hello again. Well, it is my great pleasure to introduce Cynthia Yi. Cynthia Yi is one of an incredible writer, incredible woman who I have met many years ago. She attended my Tai Chi class a few years, but now she is an incredible writer that she shared with me so many stories. I was so inspired by the story that she told. She grew up in Chinatown, was born in Chinatown, and got to know a lot of secrets. So her being a young child, her memory is more like a little tape recorder. So she record everything, and there are many secrets. So with her writing, reflection of her memories and childhood and growing up in Chinatown, that give us a great insight about the experience of immigrant population, immigrant, particularly Taiwanese in Chinatown. And her words have been transformed into public works, artwork, and in many other writings and publications. And she also offer a lot of talks. She's an incredible teacher, and she's a great writer, and she's also the one of the actually original founder of the Asian American writer group in Boston. So let's welcome Cynthia Yi. Is Cynthia, are you around? Are you?
Yes, I saw her.
Okay.
Just, yeah, let her show up. Thank you.
I met, are you here?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Can we see you? Oh, wonderful. Hey,
There you
Cynthia.
are. Good. A little darker.
Look
but
at a
that's
little girl.
okay. You get the light.
Oh, my niece Eva in the corner there, she set it up. I thank her for setting this whole thing up on this Zoom on my laptop to make, so I would have a broader view. I think people think my challenge is to stay within a 2-minute limit, but actually my challenge is Zoom. Okay, so anyway, my friend Amy taught me how to put it on the screen, but it disappeared. So I'm going to just read it, all right? What I'm going to say. Good evening, everybody. Greetings from Cape Cod. We just had a big thunderstorm. Thank you to the Chinese Culture Connection and Mei Hung for the wonderful work that you do, bridging the immigrant Asian community of Malden with the more established mainstream community, and for providing important youth and adult educational and cultural enrichment. Thank you very much for this 2020 Excellence in Arts and Culture Award, honoring my stories of Boston's historical Chinatown, and thereby honoring my family, my Chinatown childhood peers, and most importantly, the lives of the early Khoisan immigrants. I write about family and community life after the repeal of the Chinese Exclusion Act in 1943. This act forbade interracial dating, interracial marriage, and it barred paths to citizenship. I write about the lives of mothers and children, fathers and children, paper sons, sojourner men, and left behind daughters. The effects of the Exclusion Act reverberated for 4 generations. I hope my stories will bring our history to the forefront to help mend broken narratives, and by traveling across time and history to build bridges across communities and open communication across generations. Before becoming a writer, I was a teacher and a teacher trainer. And today I am so happy that scholars, university professors, students, journalists, public artists, musicians, and composers, dancers and choreographers, filmmakers, multimedia artists, and visual artists read my coming of age stories to inform their teaching and their creative work. And partnering with these amazing people, 21st century artists and activists, some of who are here, I see their names, inspire me. Their talent, their energy, their dedication give me great hope for the future, and especially the future of Chinatown, which is in jeopardy. I thank the Asian social justice and art organizations for providing infrastructure and support. And many of these organizations were actually founded by my Chinatown peers. No such organizations existed in our youth, like CCC, and it is an amazing moment. I wish you all safety, health, and happiness. Thanks again to CCC, and especially to Dynamo Mei Hong, who is, as my Tai Chi teacher, tries to teach me to calm down. I also wish to thank my sister, Lin Yi Chen. She's now 91, almost 92. She's a talented storyteller, an artist, a teacher, and a left behind daughter. I thank her for filling in the Chinese side of my immigrant stories, enriching them greatly. May we go forward in peace. May we all thrive in a just and equitable society, informed by mutual understanding. And America is actually a dream. It's an idea. I hope each of you will share yours and your family's migration stories to expand the lexicon of American literature, deepen our collective understanding of the rich and unique histories that make America truly great. And I thank you all for zooming in, everyone, on this busy Saturday. And it's great to see you all on the screen. I see my friend Ann Lee up there. Thank you, Cici. Thank you, Mei Hong, for your good work. And thank you for honoring my Tai San stories. They would disappear otherwise.
Thank you. That's a wonderful story. So touched. So touched.
Lovely.
Well, my website is hudsonstreetchronicles.wordpress.com. You can read them free.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
So much, Cynthia.
Huh?
So I would like to present this little plaque for you. Unfortunately, I cannot display
Wow,
it.
with my name on it.
Yes,
Great.
yes. So I'm going to read this. So Excellence in Arts and Culture Award, presented to Cynthia Yi for her creative writing and sharing of the richness of Chinatown's history through the lens of a young insider. August 22nd, 2020, Chinese Culture Connection. Congratulations, Cynthia.
Thank you, May. Thank you, everybody.
And I'm going to present you another citation from the mayor's office.
Wow.
So, citation: on this day, the city of Modern congratulates Cynthia Yi on receiving the Chinese Culture Connection's Outstanding Contribution in Arts and Culture Award. Cynthia's creative writing about richness of Boston Chinatown through the lens of a young woman not only represents a personal reflection of her childhood memories, but also serve as an important record of Chinatown's history. Today, we thank Cynthia for her outstanding contribution in arts and culture and wish her best in all her future endeavors. Signed, Gary Christensen, Mayor, Saturday, August 22nd, 2020.
Thank you, May. I
Now
have a
we're
new
gonna
story
Nam-
coming out called Duck.
Now we're going to have Nam to present from the governor's office, the citation from governor's office.
Yes, mate, Cindy, Chinatown has always been a cultural hub, a cultural home for me. So with gratitude and honor, I like to read the governor's citation to recognize your wonderful work. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts, to Cynthia Yee, on behalf of the citizens of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I am pleased to confer upon you this governor's citation in recognition of receiving the Outstanding Arts and Culture Award for your creative writing and sharing of the richness of Chinatown's history through the lens of a young insider. Congratulations and thank you so much. And have a toast.